Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this weekend I saw what I think is one of the best 911 Turbo Cabriolet builds I've ever seen. A definite nailed it for me. Now, it's a previous generation 911 Turbo. It's the 992.1. But I thought to myself, I've got to build a 992.2 version of this. It is spectacular. Let's have a look at it and then let's build it. As you can see from this picture, it's in a metallic black color. It has got custom wheels on. Those are not Porsche wheels, but we're going to put Porsche wheels on for that. And on the front, the silver stripe here is in fact matte black with the current configuration, but we're going to build it nonetheless because this combination of a white interior with a black exterior, this brilliant two-stripe silver option over the top of the vehicle is one of the best 911 Turbo Cabriolets I've seen. And I want to see this now in the 992.2 version. Let's go to the configurator. Alrighty, let's select the 911. Let's scroll all the way down to the 911 Turbo Cabriolet. Here it is over here. And configure. All right, we want to get our white background as usual. We'll leave the roof up for now because we want to get that stripe going properly. Select our black zero cost option. We're then going to have a look at these wheels. As you can see, I'm going to pop up the image in the top left-hand corner for you. I've got silver wheels. Now, they are non-Porsche wheels, but we can get pretty close. We take our standard classic sport wheels here in plain silver. We do not add any high gloss black to them. And all of a sudden, we're starting to look a little bit like that picture that we've got at the top there. We're going to go into the interior now. What you can see with them is they've got the white interior. We will have to pick a custom build for that. First of all, we're going to get the black on the white. This is the option you would select over here. It's going to ask you what extra interior options you want with it. We'll leave the seatbelts black on this particular occasion because it'll match the two-tone. We'll keep the heated sports steering wheel. And we're going to put in the crayon option so we can get that white in the vehicle. All right, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That white interior with the black highlights should do the trick for us. And getting, look at the white through the windshield, matching and pulling through to the silver on the wheels. Absolutely fabulous build. Having selected that leather option, we won't have to add any further leather to it. As you can see in that picture above, there's no aero kit that's been placed on it, so we'll leave it. It is a matte black on high gloss design. So on this very rare occasion, I'm not going to select high gloss black on anything. I'm going to stick to that matte black. Now, one of the things that we do have to add now is that silver stripe, which we're going to get up at the top here, exterior colors. We're going to find it over here. There's your two silver stripes. You'll see in the 992.2 that it will put the stripe as matte black on the bonnet. See, matte black on the bonnet with the silver over the roof. I actually think that that's perfect. In this design, you're pulling the matte black from the front gills, down the sides, a rear apron through to the matte black on the bonnet is what excites me about this vehicle. We're going to leave on here, actually the turbonite. We're going to leave it on here because we can't change it out. You'll see, it doesn't actually give us the option to do silver, which is what would have been my first choice. Over here, you can't get it beyond just black. We're going to leave it as that brown because it's going to pull through to the turbonite lettering on the back of the vehicle. Can't change it. We're going to leave it. Lights and vision. Let's make sure that we've got the chromed. We want in here, if we look in here, we want all the silver bits we can add to match to those wheels and that interior. And it is your standard HD matrix that's going to give you those chrome pieces. So get rid of the tinted. As I said, the tinted you actually very seldom use. It has to be for very specific builds. Wherever you can, go for the chrome. And also in the chrome here, you get the chrome ring around it, which actually makes it look so much more luxurious and more expensive in the design. Pulling from the white into the silver, and on the rear wheels, on the rear of the vehicle as well, getting those chromed exhausts. Absolutely perfect. Love it, love it, love it. I think that on this particular design, I'm going to put in the exclusive taillights because I want to continue to pull through on the silver that we've got here. And that white light tends to do that with the white interior. I don't always pick it, but I'm going to pick it on this particular occasion. On the interior, we're going to get that white stitching pulling through on the black. Definitely put it in a crayon, except that's now going to pull through white stitching everywhere throughout this vehicle. It's going to come through on the steering wheel. It's going to come through over the dash. It's going to come through over up on around the clock, everywhere. That is exactly what we want. Okay. We also want to go, as always, for the leather inserts with the chrome. The moment we've got turbonite, you see how we've changed it to chrome and we've put that beautiful white leather in. Now it's plush interior that we want. And down here, you've got the black leather around what is the storage bay used to be and can still be, the cigarette holder. What I would add here, I'm going to go to the back of the vehicle so you can see it. You've got a lot of plastic that's going to come with this. Let's open up that roof. And you'll see over here these plastic bits that are all around you. Don't like them. We're going to put in the leather. We're spending the sort of cash on a car. You want everything leathered up. Now that entire piece at the back there is leathered. This is leathered. Everything is leathered. And this is the one that excites me the most. Let me see if I can flick it around here. I want to put the black of the exterior of the car into the black leather on the back of these seats. So we're going to put it in and we're going to get the car color in there. And that's going to pull that. Look at that. Incredible. They've pulled the white leather through. I thought they might pull the black, but they've pulled the white leather through. And now we've got a car that from the inside and the outside just looks incredible. This is the best build I've seen on a Cabriolet 911 Turbo as long as I have been doing this. It's put in the fancy gear knob. Totally worth it. It's going to pull the leather and the chrome through onto the gear knob. And just adding these little touches makes all the difference. Let's put in the leather sun visors. As I've said to you, they are one of my favorite options in Porsche. They are plush and beautiful, much better than the standard ones. Put our aluminium pedals in, bring the chrome into the interior of the car, and we're going to make sure that we've got the black aluminium illuminated in the dorsals. You want to be able to see this in your dorsal. Look at that, pulling through from the black exterior and the chrome. The lights will give you that silver effect. Lifting system always put through here. This definitely feels like it needs the Porsche design sub-second clock on the front, because remember, people can look in. You want this thing to look incredible, and that dashboard clock over there needs to be the Porsche design one. And we've got the silver tailpipes on already. I would just change out to the black calipers. Let's go over here. We don't want yellow. That yellow doesn't pull through to anywhere. Put the black calipers in, and wham presto, we are really, really starting to cook. Put the surround cameras in. You definitely want that in your 911. I promise you it's one of the most used features. You always put your Porsche entry in. I did an entire video on that. Go and watch it. And you always prep for the dash cam. If ever you put a dash cam in, you don't want them tearing up your car. Now, in this particular case, we're spending 6.7 million. We might as well go for the updated Burmeister system. Why? Well, yes, obviously the sound's going to be better, but it brings chrome plates over the speakers in. Now, that doesn't look so good on the configurator, but in real life, it absolutely supplements the silver shade elements within the car, and it looks fantastic. It really does. It probably looks better than the additional sound that it's going to give you. Let's have a quick look at our final design here. I guess to that first picture over here and go to full screen for you. Oh my gosh, that is fabulous. You'll see here that we haven't put the aero kit on, so it's kept it with a much more classic look about it, a far more GT cruiser look about it. I think this is absolutely spectacular with those silver wheels on the black paint with the white interior and just the simple aero kit that the standard 911 Turbo comes with. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, pulling through beautifully from every angle on this vehicle, putting the black high gloss paint on the back of the seats with the white leather surrounds. What a win for this vehicle. Absolutely spectacular with the leather inserts and the chrome on the interior, both in the gear knob, on the edges of the dash and the door handles, and of course with the Burmeister speaker system on the interior. We've added the chromed lights on the front to pull that through, and the matte black on the high gloss onto the matte black on the front. Absolute masterpiece of design. So well done to that Facebook post on that beautifully configured 992.1. Here is your 992.2 version without the custom wheels, the non-Porsche wheels. Absolutely beautiful interior as well. You've got to love Porsche and you've got to love 911s. Look at how beautiful that is. Folks, if you want me to help you with your configuration for your Porsche, this is something that I do as a passion. I am in no way associated with Porsche. I'm completely independent. And for the price of one of the small options on your Porsche, I'll help you get your Porsche perfect every single time. Go to my website, www.myperfectcar.co.za, and book an appointment with me there. That way, I'll be able to contact you. Don't put messages on my social media pages. It's very unlikely I will respond to you there. Go to my website and book an appointment there with me, and I will help you build the ultimate Porsche for you.